Today, we are going to make some grass. No, I'm not in Colorado, so it's not going to be that kind of grass. It's our techniques that are so simple and sensible, your models will practically build themselves.
And let's see what's in this box.
Let's see what's in the box. Let's see what's in this box.
Yeah, what's in the box, Doc?
What's in that box? Hello, folks. It's Mad Dog Mervin. Welcome to today's show. Today, what's in the box, man? Well, I have been spring cleaning out here in the doghouse. That means putting my hands on pretty much everything in this shed to see what I've got, see what I should throw away, see what I can recycle, whatever it is I need to be doing. I should be, going through. So it's a process that usually takes an 8-hour day, probably about 4 or 5 8-hour days to do that, because there's so much stuff out here, and not just my modeling stuff, but the family stuff and whatnot as well. So unfortunately, the weather hasn't been all that good. So it's been very slow and difficult going through this. But as I go through it, I find stuff that I totally forgot I even have. It's like, oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Some of it is train related. In fact, a lot of this stuff is going to be train related today. Some of it's going to be some armor. And, well, we'll see what else we've got. So stick with Mad Dog Merv as we do a What's in the Box?
So under this area back here, I have these two bins. Now I've looked in the top one before, but the bottom one, I just can't remember what's there. So we're going to go ahead and open that up. I didn't do it on camera because it's just so tight in here. But some of the things that you haven't seen before is this. This M10 that I believe it's the old motorized kit by Tamiya. I'm not sure one is, and one's a little bit more modern build. Anyway, there's this one that's a Super Hellcat. World of Tanks guys will notice this. It's a Jackson turret on an M18. And then here is another M10 that I've got, US M10. This may be the non-motorized version. I can't remember. And then just to keep my bases covered, here I have the M36B1, which is a M4 Sherman, M4A3 Sherman chassis with and hull with the Jackson turret on it. Kind of a neat thing. Here is a 105 millimeter gun Sherman. I think this is the Tamiya kit, and this one is actually my oddball tank from Kelly's Heroes that I have done. I don't have the figures for it, but anyway, that's Oddball's tank. So next, I have a few of these car case storage containers for some of my trains. These things, I've tried to find the big ones like this. I haven't been able to find more of them. They have a smaller size that you can get, about 30 some odd dollars, but these things are great. So I'm going to open this one up, and this is my Rio Grande passenger train. I don't think I've ever shown this to you folks before. This has got some of the older type, early 1900s passenger train cars from the Denver and Rio Grande. Notice I have 3 different engines there, plus a B unit as well to pull these. So the engines are from various, like Athearn. I think there's even a Bachmann in there. Another box that I open up, here is my ski train. And we've done a feature on the ski train before, the DNRG ski train. I've got an A unit, a B unit, and an A shell, as well as a few other DNRG pieces in here, and a very good running engine here as well. This last one is my daylight train, or trains I should say. I've got a couple of different, I got a Coast Daylight and a Shasta Daylight kind of mixed in here. Looks like I'm missing a few cars. I'll have to see if they're in one of my repair boxes somewhere, but there's a couple of observation cars and a couple A unit engines and a B unit in here as well.
All right, we are going to see what's in this set of drawers that was It was actually under here. So let's take a look. Open the first one up. And see what is in this box. Well, I've got one of my 440 locomotives. This one has some wood in the tender, so I can see that I've repainted it and whatnot. This has been in a few of my videos. And it looks like I've got a bunch of 1870s, 1880s stuff to go with it. There is an old-time boxcar. That's neat. And part of an old-time boxcar. An old water car that I fabricated. I kind of like that. Forgot about that. And another water car with all the lids that I custom built for it. Here's the bottom part of that red boxcar. That's an interesting caboose. I know I built this way for a reason. I can't remember right offhand. I'll have to check my notes and see why I did this. Huh. That's kind of neat. DNRG car. That's neat. A Pullman sleeping car. I can see that this was probably part of the Lincoln funeral train that I only have. And here's the Lincoln funeral car that I have. As I recall, I need a total of 8 of these if I'm going to do the funeral train correctly. Oh yeah, this was part of my Golden Spike stuff. Central Pacific cars that were at Promontory. Some DNRG. An old one of these. Okay. Yeah, kind of neat stuff. Looks like a 119, yeah. Or 117. Okay. Well, I have a 119 around here too, as well. We did this as 117. Another Union Pacific engine. And another old-time passenger car. And I think this was part of my Lincoln funeral train as well, although it could be used for a lot of different things. And I forgot about these. These were sent to me by a viewer. And these will be really, really neat because they're the right era. I just need to repaint them into something else. Yeah, these will be great for the 1880s era that I'm trying to model. A couple of passenger cars and another second RPO. Cool. So that is what was in this box. That's good. Okay, let's look at the next drawer. Let's see what we've got. Okay, so these I used to put figures in these. They're really a nice display stand for figures. So looks like I got 7 or 8 of them in here. And then, oh, this is my original 1947 Freedom Train. Nice. And I got 2 sets of decals for it. And I've got a correct engine shell. Very nice. Looks like a PA unit that needs the ready for the decals. Now these came with the Lionel 1976 Freedom train, and they're freight engines, and they are not correct for this, but I'm not sure why I put them in here. But here are the cars that need to be painted up for this 1947 Freedom train. Very nice. And I think there's a couple more cars somewhere. They're probably in one of the boxes of stuff that I had been painting, because I'm short just a couple of cars, it looks like. Okay, now on top, my voice is cracking up. This is one I bought from Mark a while back, and I don't think it's ever run. So it's DCC sound equipped. This is a DNRG tunnel motor, which both he and I really like these tunnel motors. So yeah, that's a good one right there. Like I say, never been run to my knowledge. And we have the Spirit of 76 on the box. So this would be my collection of like bicentennial box cars. And that's that needs the rest of it. Liberty Bell, Declaration of Independence, Washington crossing the Delaware. This should be Ben Franklin. Yeah. This is a really neat looking, bicentennial caboose. I've got an F7 here. I'm not sure what this is from. If it's a Tyco or not, I'd have to look it over a little bit more and see. If I recall, it runs. And this is a Tyco 1776 from that set that does run. Of course, it's a typical Tyco. You got to run it on full speed to get it to go. But yeah, kind of a fun box.